I've been sitting here for the last little while considering to do this video, and I wasn't sure because I was going to do it a certain way, which would have made it seem like it was something that wasn't. So then I turned around and I ended up talking about it and the fact that I thought about doing the video and didn't on my inaugural live stream there, which you can check out. Now, what it was is I definitely wanted to talk about it, and I'm going to mention it today, and it has to be said because I don't see why it's all of a sudden so taboo to use in everyday life anymore. And I'm talking that dreaded R word. That's right. The R word. Respect. What happened to basic respect? People no longer sit there and have any respect when they're talking to anybody. They're looking at their phones or they're wandering off. They won't even make eye contact with you when they're talking anymore. And what the hell happened to shaking a hand? A handshake. And don't give me that crap that, it was because people couldn't shake hands because of the pandemic and all that shit. You know what? I don't care about any of that. None of that means anything. You could still shook somebody's hand. Hell yeah. Just put a little goop on your hands after and do this. Right? People, they just won't shake a hand anyway. I mean, I live where it gets cold, and when you go and shake someone's hand, even outside in the wintertime, you take your glove off because it's disrespectful to shake a hand with a glove. It's all about actually feeling the other hand and, getting to know the person when you shake the hand when you meet them. And that seems to be going away. There is just a complete lack of respect and manners in general these days. And it happens to be, it gets worse at the younger generations. The younger millennials, they kind of went out the window. The Gen Z's even worse because these damn phones are everywhere. I've been discussing it with family last night at an early Christmas supper because a bunch of people are going to be traveling. That what the hell has happened? Like everybody was sitting around their phones and it just became a basic mention that it'd probably be better if cell phones didn't even exist today. It's not like they're needed. It's not a requirement. Things went along just fine when you could only call somebody at home or on their work phone. You didn't need to access people 24 hours a day and get that instant response. Because there are no manners for it anymore. People don't hold the door open for anybody anymore. You got people always honking the horn at somebody. Yeah, I don't honk the horn at people. I might sit there and, I'll flip somebody off in traffic if they do something ridiculous. But people get so crazy with the horn. Like I was sitting there one time at a red light and I'm sitting there and I never delay. I'm always, as soon as that light goes green, I'm gone. That's the way I go. I hate wasting time. But I was sitting there the one time and the very second that light turned green, the guy behind me laid on the horn. Disrespectful piece of shit. So I did because I can get a little irate when it comes to something like that, and I will admit that. So what I did is I threw my car into park and I sat there through the entire green light. And that dick had to, because of all the other traffic, he had to wait behind me until the next light cycle. And yeah, someone's going, oh, you never know. He could have got out. Well, you know what? I had already made a decision at that point that whatever happened was going to be his next reaction. I was going to go. And of course, that's how, road rage gets out of control and someone gets stabbed or shot or all that. And I get it. And it probably wasn't the best. But I tell you, you're going to be ridiculous and you're going to completely show a lack of respect and decorum out in the world. That's the type of shit that's going to happen. People will push back of some kind. I mean, we're way too stuck with hurrying past each other and not even acknowledging people when you go anywhere anymore. People don't even say hi when you pass somebody in the store or walking down the sidewalk and you're walking by somebody and you say good day. I get it if you're in somewhere where it's a really crowded city and you got dozens and hundreds of people on the sidewalk during the day that you can't sit there and say hello to everybody. I get it. But just in general, if you're going through a door and there's one person, you say hello. You're walking away from the cashier, you say, have a good day. They say it to you. Why does everybody got to be in such a freaking hurry and so rude and think that they're just entitled to being dicks? You're not entitled to being a dick. Anyway, that's just a quick rant for today. Had to get that off my chest. I will be back. We'll be back. And remember, we're going to be running again another live stream coming up this weekend on Saturday at 10 p.m. Central Time. That's 8 p.m. Pacific. All right, everybody, 8 p.m. Pacific Time. And if you're not sure what Pacific Time is, that would be California time. But I'm not going to run on how you measure California time and be lazy and not get anything done. Anyhow, before I tirade off onto another angle and create a 37-minute video of just mumbling, mamby-pamby bullshit, this is Jack saying until next time, peace out, everybody, and take care.